Hello guys, it's Feb1 here, and today I made this villager producing area. I'm probably gonna put something else in the title because I couldn't come up with what it was, what the name of it was right now for some reason. Can't talk. Anyway, oh, these are unnecessary. And you, what? You can't break. That's odd. You can't. Do you know that? You can't break blocks with the sword in creative. But anyway, so this is my little setup here. So, okay, this is similar to Docam's villager holding cell thingamajig. What he does though, he has this area up here where he actually breeds the villagers. So I think he has like a villager stance here, and they have to be they have to be a little up though. So these kind of don't interfere with these up here, because if there's a villager above a lot of villagers, they're gonna mass breed. But the reason you shouldn't do that I didn't do that, is because uh, this whole thing is gonna get to a point, they're in water, it's gonna lag a lot. So I suggest making a kill switch. You actually make the breeder up here, and you have water, or you have the villagers going down this hole collecting, but you have a kill switch. So when the kill switch is turned on, for example, they, instead of going down here, you put out the dispensers here or something like that, and you have a sign here and a sign there, and they'll just swim up and around. That is a pretty cool thing I think you should do. If you do decide to make this, that's B00 by the way, and there's Biffa. I'm making a Biffa robot, and he's probably never gonna see it because this is B00's robot. I did a video on this. It is pretty cool. I can actually show you. This is really off track. I should not do this, but he can piss. There's tons, so this took many hours. But please mention my channel to Biffa and make him check it out at least like once a month or something like that. But anyway, so you have the villagers going down here, and after that, this is the station where you stand. This is all the settings. You can probably put some signs. This is just a button that sends the villagers and gets some. So I'm actually going to show you. Let me get a minecart. So I put it down on there, and I click the button, and it should go collect a villager. But the problem is with this, though, it does not make the villager go back if there's not enough villagers in here, because it kind of relies on like the hitboxes of the villagers pushing it back into the thing again. So as you can see, the minecart went straight up to the villagers there, but as you can see, I'm just gonna empty these. One of them wasn't empty, but as you can see, when I shoot him back, he does not go there. He enters one of the cells, but both of the cells are closed right now, so it'll just go back into the same position. So if you have closed all the cells and all of them are full, it'll just go right back here, and you'll either have to go down here, empty the cell, and right click the switch. Alright, so it's empty. There's space for another villager. But let's actually not do that. Let's do this one. This thing is smart in the way that it skips that one and brings it right to the next one, which is really neat. And when it goes down here, you can trade with them. If he doesn't get the paper trade on the last trade or anything like that, you can just click the button, and I've set up a little circuit down here so it'll push it down. And this is the optional thing. I have lava here, and it goes 4 blocks, and so it's not high enough to make the minecart disappear. And this was actually just a testing by me. But so the minecarts go down into the dropper, and then into the dispenser. And this is a little thing that shoots the minecart out. And my idea was that you were gonna have one of these lava things on each of them. And so when you kill all the villagers, the minecarts will get into the dispenser, they will get shot out, and there should be a water stream here going all the way back to under here or something like that. You could probably have a dropper elevator going up. This is really advanced, by the way, if you want to have a totally automated villager breeding thing. But this one didn't have a lava thing, as you can see, so it kind of just went weird. But so you have that, and then you have this one higher and this one lower. Yeah, you'll figure it out. I can probably have a little break and then show you, but that's how it's gonna work. I suggest, yeah, even you can also lower this and lower the cell things. Of course, you could just higher these things here, and the piston. This is just a simple torch tower going from the lever, and for example, if you just had it one block higher, I'm gonna give you a proper tutorial at the end, by the way, so don't worry. But I'm just trying to give you a look into it and what this is all about. Sorry about the background noise. But if you had it one higher, this wouldn't work. Because then this is unpowered, and when this is unpowered, it'll power that block. So what you just would do then is do it like so. And I think that will do it. And so you have the piston beside it right there. That'll work out pretty nicely. Or if you would want it inverted, you could also do that in this case. But let's just hook up this again. And so, you can expand this as much as you want. It's a tileable design that I discovered. As you can see, this piston is kind of going into this design, or out of this design even. Like the piston head is in the other box. So picture this being a 3x3 and however tall you want box. And the piston is going one out of this one too, but it works all fine. But I'm gonna go into that when I do the tutorial at the end. This is gonna be a really long, bulky video, but it's kind of hard to explain. But let's get a villager. All right, let's get it going. All right, so let's say we didn't want this villager. You see all these pistons in the background, let's push this button or this lever. So what that does, it pushes the piston out with the block on it, pushes the track to the side, and then pushes a block up. This is to make the minecart not get pushed back in there and mess everything up. So when I retract it, it's gonna reset itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tutorial. And so first off, you want to make
that'll be right back.
Cell, and you want to get a good supply of villagers before even building this, if you are going to build it. So you just want to make the villager holding platform just a nice 4x4, and then you want to have pillars or whatever. You could just use glass, but I think this looks nicer, and it gives it that form. Have blocks going up like this, and then you want to have glass so you can see how many you got left. You don't use them all up. You don't want to, and for example, if there's babies in here, you want to wait for them to grow up and whatnot. So just a glass so you get a little viewing. What you want to do now, you want to take out this thing here. You can replace these blocks if you want, and then you want to put 5 tracks even, going out like this. 4 tracks, whatever. You want to have 4 power ones going out like this. Now power it with a lever. At the end here, you want to have a normal track. This is a track that's going to get turned several times. Now you can put 2 blocks like this with a couple of tracks like that, and this is where you're going to send out your villagers out into the cell. That's going to be a line. Now you want to go 2 blocks out like this, go like this, and here you want to place your tripwire hooks. You'll need 2 of them, and like so. And you want to have a string in between. This will detect if there is a villager or an empty minecart. It'll detect some baby villagers as well, so that'll get sent out to the cells. But under this, you want to have just a simple block like that, and then a couple of blocks with all redstone dust on them going to this rail, which is going to power it, making the minecarts go this way. Next up, we want to make the crushers. You just want to place 2 blocks like this going up, and then you want to have your sticky piston on the edge of this block pointing this way with a block on it. Here you want to have a button or a couple of buttons. So you just plunk it down like there, and I meant a lever. So this is already activating the piston. So now you want to get your building blocks going, and you want to put them like this. Now this is the piston that's gonna push in a block that will stop a circuit that is gonna be here. So just put a redstone piece right there. You can remove this block. Go ahead and get yourself a repeater pointing into this block, set to 1 tick of delay. Next up, you want to go 2 blocks out like this, plunk down a torch that's gonna power this and activate the piston that's gonna push upwards, which we're gonna place at this moment. It'll go up automatically at the moment, but that is all fine. No, it won't. Anyway, so over here you want to get a redstone dust on top of here. Now go 2 blocks up like this, and then place a second redstone torch. Now you want to get your building blocks going like this to the other side of the lever, and as you can see, the lever's on the other side here powering this dust. Now you just want to put down you want to put down a repeater set to 2 ticks of delay right there, and here you want to have your piston. This piston is gonna push the track, as you can see. Beside this piston, you're gonna put a block with a piece of redstone on top of it, getting powered by this lever. This is kind of an override switch when it's retracting, so this piston doesn't retract before this is pushed the track outwards. So you want to put a repeater like this, pointing this way. Now have a block here with a redstone dust on it. Now put a repeater, another one of those, that is, like so. And now you want to put another piece of redstone with a block like this, and your crusher should be done. Of course, you have to put a block underneath of this piston right here so the track does not pop off. And now it should work. Now to the cells. I'm going to change them a little bit off from what I had before, make it a little better. So I got to get myself some tracks, put a track on this block. Now continuing with having a detector rail. So grab yourself a detector rail, put it right here, and then you want to have your power track. This is what's going to push your minecart back when the piston being right here, stopping the thing so it makes it go back when it touches the wall, pretty much. So you want to put one more back so it actually blocks the hole, doesn't break the rail. And it is still not far enough back, and there it should be good. So how many, it depends on how many cells you're gonna make, but I'm gonna try to do 3 this time. I'm probably just gonna build 1 for you or 2 on camera, but let's get another rail. I am switching items like crazy right now. I'm really sorry for that, but you wanna get another track there, another detector rail, and then another one of those. Make sure to get a lever so you can power all of them, of course. So just plunk one all over the place. Let's do last little one of these. And as you can see, this is infinite expandable. It works nicely. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make the cells now. Before any more talking. So now you can go ahead and decide how low you want your platform. I'm gonna make it 3 blocks deep in this case, and the maximum you can have is actually 4 if you don't want the villagers to take any damage, although it doesn't matter, they got a lot of health. But if you're just that kind of person, I guess. So now you can just go ahead and make your cells. So we want to go like this. This is where the villagers will drop down, so you can cover all the sides all the way up to the piston with blocks. Finally, that is a new word now, yes. So you just go ahead and do this for every one of them, and then we'll move on. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and place down your buttons and levers just like this. You can also put some signs above and above and on top of them to indicate what does what. If you like that, I guess. Yeah, I'm just at this back right now. I just dug out some space for us to work with. So now we want to place down our pistons to drop down the villagers. So you just want to go like this, one block away, just like so, all the way to the end. There we go. Now these pistons are kind of activated in a weird way, but it works out just fine. So you put a torch right here, and then you go 2 blocks down, making a redstone piece. Now putting a block here, and that'll activate the piston. As you can see, the piston is kind of budded at the moment. If I put a block here with the redstone torch, it'll do weird stuff, but it works out just fine, so no worries. So just go ahead and put torches all over the place on every single one of them. Redstone dust, just on every one of them with the block like so. Now for the lever part, it's really easy. All you have to do, you have to put a block here, a redstone dust on top of it. Let's just go ahead on the other side. Activate the switch so you can see if you're placing the redstone the right place. What you want to do now, as you got this, you want to put a block like this, put a torch like this, because I made it 1 block higher now, so I got to change this tower up slightly. It depends though in what state you like the lever to be in. Now it is activated and closed. I like it that way. Switch down, piston activated. No villagers will enter that cell. So I went ahead and did all the other one of these guys, and now this thing is complete. So all you want to do now, you just want to block them in somehow. You can either use, half slabs. Just make sure they can't get out, because there's that rare time they're going to get freed, and they will be able to outer. I like this design a lot, having them like this. You could probably, put, I guess, this going on here. You do whatever you so desire. But I like this design a lot. As you can see, the roof is nicely now, so you can have the levers like this. The problem being covering them though, but I guess you could just have like a 2.5 high roof like so, and it'll look just as nice. But you will figure that out yourself. So there's no confusion now with the levers on top of here. Because you get the half slabs. If you think this is a lack of space, you can always just make it 1 higher. But the last part of this tutorial is that you now have to fill up this thing with water and plunk all your villagers down in there. Pretty simple. You just get a spot, and I guess you gotta breed them. Get him in the cell somehow. But if you can do that, you're set for your trading. As you can see now, there's a lot of stuff bubbling up and down in water. My FPS just went down a few bits. Getting mouse lag, that is. So let's just cover this up. You can also put a wall here and all that stuff. You cannot put a block under this tripwire, just have that in mind. If you don't have something under it, put a stair. That'll look kind of nice, but just now you can't see the villagers. But that is up to you. So now you want to get yourself a minecart, and you just want to go ahead, send it on off, grab a villager, and does he have a good trade? Oh, that's a chicken trade that Exuma loves. So I guess we'll send him to the first cell. You shall be the first guy to enter this machine. And if we go down here now, he is safe. He took a little bit of damage, but these guys have a ton of health, so it does not really matter. Takes like 10 hits with a diamond sword, so I guess we're fine. And when we're done with them, we'll just click this button. There's no lava there now, but you can go ahead and put lava here. You can also, if you don't want the minecart to do that lava trick, you can just break it with your sword. Just go on the edge here and hit it, and then you can put him down. There, he just glitched, but now he's dying, so that is good. But I really hope you enjoyed this little build here. Exuma's last Hermitcraft episode got me excited for this, and as you can see, I've been busy. I also discovered this new lava dispenser thing. It's really small. This is it. This is just a test that I did. It's 3 by 2 tall, which is really awesome. So you just right click this and then it'll like dispense the lava and put it back up. I was gonna use it for this design, but it didn't quite work out. But anyway, guys, this for that for this video. I have different outros every time, but anyway, I am gonna stop rambling. Goodbye. So this is it. It works just like this. So your cards go in there. Oh man, let's get this up right now. Dang it. Alright. Let's not try to touch that. Okay, I actually can't do it because I can remove that. Okay, so this is it. What you do. So the idea is that you're gonna have a little pathway down here so you don't accidentally enter. So